Mr. Speaker, I think just about everyone in this room thought the same thing that the Senate President said. You heard a lot of ambitious goals. You didn't hear a lot about the spending plan. And I realize this comes out in two parts, but is that sort of where you're a little bit concerned, that you hear a lot of new ideas, but you don't necessarily see the spending or the revenue to go with it?
Well, let me characterize this slightly differently. I heard a lot of great proposals, and I think there were probably two proposals in her whole speech that I would disagree with. So I agree.
You can tell us that if you want.
You could probably guess. So I thought it was a good speech, and the governor has to project a nice positive image for the state and a nice positive message. So I really give her an A for that. However, what I heard today from a lot of people, we have between 150 and $200 million deficits, probably more than that. I heard nothing about that. It's all positive. I didn't get the full story. And that is serious for Rhode Island. We have to look at that. We have to address it. I've been saying that for the last few years. We have to have a plan. You can't just triage your budget together each and every year. So that's something we have to look at more long term. I would have liked to hear more about management. There's been a lot there's been a lot of stories over the past year about mismanagement in different departments. What's the plan to address that stuff and make sure it doesn't happen? So there's a lot of good that's happening, and she projected that very well. She didn't address the obvious concerns that any of us would have and that a lot of our citizens have with the budget. And she didn't indicate where we're going to get the money. So as the speech goes on, sometimes I may not have clapped because I'm doing math in my head while people are clapping, and the math got scary. So, the devil's in the details, and we'll do the analysis when we see.